Welcome. Thanks for taking time out of your schedule to join us. We are excited to share with you our new customer engagement initiative, and we know by the end of this presentation, you'll be just as excited as we are. So, what is CEI? CEI, or the Customer Engagement Initiative, is focused on improving our customer experience. Our customers, our volunteers, our girls, and their families are our most important asset. The Customer Engagement Initiative is an innovative, forward thinking approach for you, our amazing volunteers. We have heard from you at community meetings and council wide events, through emails and phone calls, and time is always your biggest challenge. Our national organization, Girl Scouts of the USA, has heard the same message across the country. CEI will be adopted by all 112 Girl Scout councils, which will help to make the Girl Scout experience consistent for all girls and adults. We are in the first one-third of councils working toward adopting the initiative and the Salesforce platform. This is a perfect place to be. We are learning from those that transitioned before us and will be mentors to those who will follow. Working with Salesforce will be easier for families to find opportunities in scouting that fits their schedules. The initiative, with Salesforce's help, will simplify and reduce the time it takes for an adult to become a volunteer. The initiative will help councils to focus on what our volunteers need, making resources more readily available, having questions answered quickly and consistently, and providing service to the volunteers and girls based on how they need it will be our priority. We're excited to share all that CEI will do to support you and your girls as we move forward. CEI will include a new website. This site will be easier to navigate with a consistent look and feel across all councils. Online tools that are accessible on your computer, your tablet, or your smartphone anytime. Resources including a new volunteer toolkit to help you plan your meetings. Improved business processes, which will make it easier to become a volunteer and easier for girls to find troop placement and other opportunities. A customer care team will be accessible by one email or phone number, ready to answer your questions and give you the support you need. All staff will still be there to support volunteers, but in roles created to serve our customers more efficiently. We know you are all busy with all you do to make a difference in the lives of girls, so how will CEI make a difference for you? Let us show you how. Our new website gives visitors a cleaner starting page that's consistent with other councils across the nation. It's easier to see how to join and become a volunteer. You'll also notice that there will be a My GS tab at the top. Now, this is going to be your connection to registration and the volunteer toolkit that we'll be looking at closer later on. Our new website is live right now. Visit it soon and take a look around. You'll find our program guides, camp guides, leader resources, and on the Forms tab, all the forms you'll need to support your troop. The Volunteer Toolkit is the most exciting part of the Customer Engagement Initiative. It offers ready-to-go meeting planning. It's easy to customize. It can be used on all devices. Laptop, yes. Tablet, yes. Even your smartphone can access the toolkit. Meeting information at your fingertips all the time, no matter what adventure you and your girls may be on. We're going to show you a series of videos about the Volunteer Toolkit that we know are going to get you as eager to experience it as we are.
When you log into the Volunteer Toolkit for the first time, you'll see year plan options for you and your troop that includes badges and journeys. Each of these is populated with 15 meetings in default order. Just pick any year plan you want to start with. Notice that by the end of meeting 2, your girls will have decided which plan they want to do for the year. If you need to go back and make a change to the year plan you already picked, no problem. Go ahead and click on the Year Plan Library link at the top of the year plan title. This will show you a full listing of year plan options from which you can pick another one of the girls' choices. Once you've picked a year plan, you can even change the order of your meetings. Cool, right? It's simple. Just drag and drop. Do you want to explore more pre-populated meeting choices? Let's do it. Click on the Add Meeting link under the Year Plan tab. This will automatically take you to the full meeting library for all meetings in that grade level. There, you'll see the option to select meeting. And once clicked, that meeting will be added to the bottom of your year plan. Drag and drop the meeting where you want it to go. Now let's take a look at how the Meeting Plan tab works. When you pick a meeting in your year plan, you'll see 3 key sections: planning materials, meeting aids, and meeting agenda. Let's take a closer look at the resources and functionality found within each of these categories. Within the planning materials sections, there are 3 items. The first is the meeting overview. Meeting overview is just that, a high-level view of the objective and key notes about that particular meeting session. Also notice there's a printing option and a downloading option for each section so you can reference your information offline. Second is the activity plan, and that's a holistic view of the entire meeting from start to finish. The activities within any activity plan are the same as those broken down in your meeting agenda, which is found further down the meeting plan page. But we'll go over how that works in just a little bit. And the last of the planning materials sections is that of the materials list. Think of this as your shopping list. It tells you exactly which supplies and materials you'll need for that meeting. The resources within the meeting aids category are there to help you with your meetings. Sometimes these are PDFs or media files. But make sure you look at the aids listed before you meet with the girls. You'll notice the meeting aids are already referenced in bold in the materials list. Before a meeting, you might need to print these or just make them available for viewing on your tablet or mobile device. Lastly, the meeting agenda at the bottom of your meeting plan page breaks down all the activity plan details into separate agenda items so that you can track activities by time allotment. Switch activity order, change the chosen time allotment, delete an activity, or add a completely new agenda item. Setting troop meeting times and locations is another one of the cool ways the Volunteer Toolkit helps you organize your troop year. First, select the Specify Dates and Locations link located at the top of the year plan page. Here, you can configure the date, time, and meeting frequency of your year, including identifying national holidays during which you don't want meetings scheduled. The Volunteer Toolkit can also keep track of a variety of meeting locations your troop will use throughout the course of your year. In order to do that, just click on the Location sub-tab next to the Calendar tab up top. Here's where you can add one or more meeting location names and addresses, and identify which meeting date to apply specific locations to. Do you need to make edits or adjustments to your meeting dates? No problem. Whenever you need to make a change to a specific meeting or even cancel a meeting, you can always go back to the calendar icon next to the meeting that needs changing and make the changes. If you want to make changes to an entire series of upcoming meetings, select the gear icon to the right of the date to reconfigure the calendar from the selected date forward. Note that the changes you're about to make affect everything that comes after this date, nothing before. Want to add a customer council event to your year plan? You can. To do this, just click back over to the Year Plan tab and click on the Add an Activity link. Here you have the choice of inputting a custom activity of your own or adding an event or activity from your council's website. First, let's begin by creating a custom activity of your own. When you're all done inputting all of your details, click on the Add Activity button in order to add it to your year plan. Now, let's select a council activity. Input your search criteria, select View Activities, and when you're ready to select the council event or activity of your choice, click on Select Activity. Any activity created or added will appear on your year plan chronologically in blue. The Resources tab in the Volunteer Toolkit has a robust search engine that enables you to search for VTK content like meeting aids, meeting overviews, and additional supporting resources or information you'll need as a troop leader. A search for meeting aids via the Resources tab enables you to directly add a resource to any meeting of your choice.
The Volunteer Toolkit has been developed based on just what leaders like you have asked for. Ready-made meeting plans that can be customized based on what the girls decide. Flexibility to customize meetings by moving them around, adding in troop-specific activities or council events, freeing up your time to focus on other things. The Resources tab makes it easy to add in items that leaders used to have to search for. The options can be mixed and matched so that girls can still work on a journey plan and incorporate badge work to meet their interests. Parents will have a limited view of the troops' year plan so that they can see what troops plan to participate in, whether it be events or activities, making it easier for parents to stay informed. Through the meeting plan, leaders will also be able to delegate activities to parents to lead, giving them an opportunity to be more involved and support troop leadership. The volunteer toolkit can be tailored just as you like. This will take the place of the leader's guides, but you will still need the journeys or badge books. Meeting plans can be also printed or downloaded for your convenience. The Volunteer Toolkit's pre-populated meeting plan feature at this time is built for troops in grades K through 5. The pre-populated section for our older girl troops, as well as multi-level troops, are currently being developed by GSUSA and will be coming in the future. Cadet, Senior Ambassador, and multi-level leaders will still have access to the functions of the Volunteer Toolkit, such as the calendar, email, and other business functions. At the older girl level, this is the perfect platform to foster the girl-led experience. You'll be able to customize the schedule and details based on your girls' decisions with their input and ideas. So now that we've shown you our great new website and our amazing volunteer toolkit, let's move on to our improved business processes, which include our opportunity catalog. The opportunity catalog allows new customers to search by zip code and distance to find available troop openings and volunteer opportunities. Using the Opportunity Catalog, new volunteers can see what volunteer needs are available in their area and can choose the volunteer role that fits their interest and their schedule best. Current troops with space available will be listed in the Opportunity Catalog, and space available will follow our Council's troop expectation guidelines: 10 girls for Daisy troops, 12 for Brownie Junior troops, 14 for Cadet, Senior, and Ambassador troops. If your troop is willing to accept additional girls beyond our troop expectations or is looking for more volunteers, let us know, and we can make those opportunities available. We can open up opportunities for your troop to grow with more girls or additional volunteers to support your leadership team. In addition to our existing troops with availability, the Opportunity Catalog will also list new troops that will offer new girls and new adults the chance to join a troop that fits into their busy schedule. This Opportunity Catalog will also be available for current girls that may need to look for a new troop. Current members will also be able to look at the catalog to see if a troop to troop transfer may be available based on their interest and schedule. To start building our opportunity catalog, we will be opening up new troops based on troop trends that we have found over the past few years. For example, in your community, if we have seen that on average you start 3 new Daisy troops and 2 Brownie troops, we have them set up in the opportunity catalog so that girls and adults can join right away. We can continue to build more troops as your community's membership grows. Each community will help build this opportunity catalog for their community. Input from the service team will be very important as we make our new catalog available to new members and current members. Customers can click on the troop to see details of the troop, including grades, troop interests, and meeting information. If the troop meets in a public facility, the location and address will be listed. If the troop meets in a private home, that meeting location will not be listed. This way, girls and volunteers can find a group that meets their interests and needs. This will also work for our series and virtual groups for girls to join easily. Once a girl and or adult has selected a troop, the leader will be contacted to let them know to reach out to our new member. Troop leaders will have the option to customize their troop description, adjust grades that they serve, and update their meeting location details. Keep an eye on your email inbox in the beginning of March for information on how we can make those changes happen for you. Adults new to Girl Scouting will find it easier to volunteer when registering for membership. They will complete the simple form first. In the next slide, you'll see how they will see what opportunities are available to them. For existing troop leaders, we kept the ease of registering online, but now you'll be able to register yourself, your girls, and your troop on your choice of technology: computer, laptop, or smartphone. From this window, a new volunteer can enter the number of miles from their home zip code that they are willing to travel for their volunteer opportunity. Then they will click Search. This screenshot shows some of the many opportunities that happen to be available here. The volunteer will click on the box next to the opportunity they're interested in. That will then move the opportunity up to the table that shows the selection, and a continue button will appear. The new volunteer will then continue their registration process, joining right into the opportunity they selected. What this means for you as current leaders and volunteers is that getting more help for your troop will be much easier, and that getting new adults to become volunteers is a much more streamlined process. It means that the adults who start the volunteer process will receive automated emails to welcome them, let them know the next step in the process, and keep them connected to staff who can follow up as needed in a consistent and timely manner. It means that a volunteer could be a leader in as little as a week, as long as the volunteer does their part in completing the required state background checks. It means that troop support staff will work with our volunteers to make sure they get to know their community teams and are connected to their local resources. It means that leaders won't have to wait to be placed. With the opportunity catalog, they can select an open opportunity that best fits their schedules and have a list of girls ready to go right away. Our customer care department will be similar to what you know as our current help desk, but even better. There'll be one phone number, the same one we already have, that will connect you with our customer care team. You won't need to remember any extensions or who supports what. Our customer care team will be available to answer most of the questions that our members have. If you need to be connected to a staff that specializes in a topic you need support with, we'll ensure you're connected to the right person right away. We know our volunteers will be excited for all the great tools that CEI has to offer. We know because we're just as excited. Here's what you can expect as we move forward. Our CEI transition timeline begins in March. An important note, there will be times over the next few weeks that our system may be unavailable. During this time, some features may be temporarily unavailable, but will be ready for you shortly. Things to look forward to this spring. Our new website is up and ready for you. Our streamlined volunteer process is coming soon, and our fabulous volunteer toolkit with all its amazing features. A new system to help enhance our early registration process. There'll be more information regarding early registration coming out soon. Leaders and troops will be able to re-register easily using this new system. Registering in the spring will be very important this year. Not only will it be easier by having all your girls register in the spring, you can ensure that your troop has the correct number of spaces available for the fall opportunity catalog and that girls do not lose their place in their troop. Here's what's coming up next. GSA will be sending all registered members a new login and password to the email that we have on file. You need to make sure that you and your girls' guardians log in when they get this email to create that new password, a personal password, and update their account. This will be your access to our new system, our new resources, and the volunteer toolkit. Our program and event registration will not be changing right now. CEI is still growing. GS USA is working on developing and improving program and event registration in our system. You can use the same login and password for both our membership and program registration. Staying connected. It's always important to stay connected and informed. Please make sure you read your Outlook and Trailhead monthly. Visit our website frequently. View our webinars, attend community meetings, and keep your eye out for emails regarding our customer engagement initiative for the most updated information. As always, Don't hesitate to call us if you have any questions. Thanks again for all you do. Girl Scouting can't happen without our amazing volunteers like you.